J.K. Cowboy here with Siobhan. Jump back into The Witcher. Season 2, Episode 2. It's called Kaer Morhen? Maybe.
That's how he said it, so.
When did he say it?
He said it in the last episode.
What's it referring to?
It's where Kaer Morhen is where all the Witchers hang out.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. I don't remember him saying what it was called. I just remember it was a place, but... Okay. So we're going to meet more Witchers, you think? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Are you going to be able to handle that? Mm-hmm. Like, orgasmically?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've had, like, 3 at the same exact time. Like, you've had 3 back-to-back all the time. I'm good at what I do. But on top of each other, you might pass out. Like, should I grab some smelling salts before we start the episode?
I'm good, thanks.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Last we left off, with the premiere episode of Season 2, it was, The Witcher, Geralt, and Ciri on their way to this place, because apparently this is where Witchers go in the winter. Cool. And they kind of, I don't know what.
No, they just like, we go hibernate.
Because they need to hibernate, apparently.
Yeah, it's funny.
Mm-hmm. But they came across an old friend of Geralt's who had some kind of curse going on. We found out at the end that it was because he raped someone, a priestess, and the priestess put a curse on him, and he was housing a demon monster thing. Batgirl, more or less. Anyway,
mixed in with a little bit of Kyrie and
Samara. Yeah, pretty much.
10 points if you know who Kyrie is.
We've said it a lot on the channel, so if you're a fan of us, you already know who Kyrie is, and that we were going to name our daughter after them, but never had a daughter.
Nope.
Fail.
That's all you.
Nope.
That's how it works, is you.
Mm-mm.
Did you miss that class that day?
So they seem to be back on the way. Plus, we caught up with Yennefer a bit. She did survive after letting her chaos go wild, but she was caught by the enemy. She was caught by the one, what are they called? That didn't say in a while. What is Yennefer?
She's not a wisdom, because that's a different show.
No, there's a different show.
And she's not a nice. Like, that's where I'm stuck right now.
All right. Sorry, the sorceress, whatever they are. But she's with the bad one that also survived the battle, and they're on their way back to, it seems like the bad sorceress is going to turn Yennefer in as a penance for failing. We'll see how that goes, because at the very end of the episode, her entire soldier unit got harpooned from all directions by gigantic harpoons, and only the 2 sorcerers were left. Like, it's a big boat. Lots and lots to catch up on. Yeah, while you're here, make sure you do hit subscribe, support the channel, hit like on the video, notification bell, all that goodness. Go check out the welcome video, lays out everything we got planned for the month, and it's mostly just Witcher. I mean, in a couple weeks here, Book of Boba Fett. Looking forward to that new show. That'll be sweet. Same week, I think Cobra Kai starts up. There's lots coming. Mm-hmm. Also, check out Patreon, which is patreon.com/JKReacts. We do full reactions to all the shows we do on YouTube, plus a bunch of exclusive shows just for patrons. So, if you like what we do and want to support the channel, see full reactions, go check it out. Kaer Morhen. Like, you want to stretch first?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. It's going to be a lot. A lot of yum.
A lot of
yum in one place.
I don't think so.
A lot of silver hair in one place. And you seem to dig that shit. I'm getting there. Got a little flicky. Got some flickies going. Getting that salt and pepper for you.
Remember when I used to do flicky for you? And now you're just growing it yourself.
That was just sad orangish highlights. My hair's too dark to go full blonde. But yeah, I did the tips. I was a tip guy, early 2000s. How you doing?
Yeah.
Horrendous. Dream.
That's only at the market yet.
Dream.
You made more than a few pennies thanks to your garden.
Yeah, it's definitely
you,
true.
Me, and her. The family we always dreamed of.
Okay.
Give her to me.
Okay. That's horrendous. Jesus.
Keep close.
Is that another Witcher?
An elf.
Well, hi. Maybe I'll have the first orgasm.
Set us free. And we promise to grant us it.
Hi.
This one was a captive of Nilfgaard. I'm also an elf.
Once we find what we're looking for, we ship their heads back to Aretusa as a reminder of elven glory.
In the side of a mountain.
Where the fuck have you been?
We thought you got lost or killed.
Not yet. No terms.
Wolf, you're home. Finally.
Bethany. Yeah.
Who's ready? Let's go!
You alright? Look like the hell shit.
You should see the other guy. Took a hand though.
Is that a leash?
Walk like one. Talk like one. Fire through the heart is the only thing that puts one down. 6 hours in, that didn't occur to you?
We know him. What's he from? It's the Russian guy from Killing Eve.
Oh, yeah.
And also, they're just stuck at a Renaissance festival. Why are they so worried? See?
Did you dream of someone hidden in a robe?
A black robe. How did you know that?
I dreamt of one in red.
We mustn't lose faith in a bright elven future. What has been need not always be.
The wheel leaves, the wheel will.
You're slightly obsessed with the show then, huh?
We've dreamt of rogue figures too. Guiding us. Hers is red, mine is black.
Training is dangerous.
So it's the man with the black-winged helmet.
We don't kill out of fear. We kill to save lives. Do you understand?
When I find a princess, the last thing I'm gonna do is play knight.
Go to bed.
She's calling us.
Yeah, super.
Stand guard until we've returned.
Fuck off.
No.
Gage.
Oh! Ah! Like you knew something was going on with him, but okay.
Hut. Hut.
What the blue hell is happening?
Don't be scared. I'm here to help you.
Italy? I knew it.
I know what you are.
An old wife's tale for children.
I'm not scared. And I don't do help. Yes. You don't need anyone.
The path to true strength lies not in humble faith, but in believing in oneself and
Seizing one's destiny.
The wrong
The
elf?
first pure elf for years. A new hope for a brighter future.
You've felt it since Sodden, haven't you? Or rather, haven't.
Felt it.
No.
You will beg me to take it from you, and I will.
I kind of got all that, but not really. Oh, and they're just everywhere, huh? Shit. It's just a blob of branches.
I thought I could fight it. I thought.
Woo! Yep. They wanted to save him, but nope.
Times are changing. Even here. You can't run from the world. You can't hide from it.
Let's go.
A chance to survive the horror.
What are you trying to make happen?
Portal.
So you're going to train her up, huh? Now, does that mean he's going to train her to be a full-on Witcher, or just to learn how to defend herself?
I think learn to defend herself because she is something.
Right.
I mean,
she already has.
She started an earthquake.
Well, we've seen her be like a siren, right? More or less.
Yeah.
And then something to do with that dagger, although the dagger might have already had the power to it. I don't know. But we've definitely seen her, crack the earth.
Like you do.
Yeah. So she might not need to become a Witcher. She's already got something going on.
She's got her own thing, but she does need to know how to wield a sword, and
Yeah, she's got to learn how to defend
things
herself.
like that are require training.
So is Yennefer ever going to get her powers back?
Yeah, I think she will.
Yeah. Well, how? And I completely understand. After the chaos, that probably spent everything she had at the time, and since then she hasn't had a good meal or sleep. Which I gotta think is part of it, Just, she's human. You need that shit.
Yeah.
Especially sleep, and she hasn't had good sleep in how long? So, maybe she finally gets to a safe place and she can actually just decompress. Her stuff might come back. I don't know.
Or it might be like she has to accept that, no, she doesn't have it anymore, and then it'll come back.
Yeah, that too. Like, accept that she's just a regular old lady again.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she's pretty now.
She's gorgeous.
So, you still can't have the babies, but at least you're pretty.
Why was the baby was elfin in her visions?
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting.
Well, she was,
she's
a quarter.
She's
a quarter or
elf.
something like that.
Yeah.
We already knew that. But they also mentioned that the main elf lady, I don't remember her name, is pregnant with a fully elf, like 100% elf. Like, how is that possible? That's not how stuff works. You can't, if she is half, and even if she slept with someone who's completely elven, that's still 3/4 baby. It's not full. Like, so I would like to know an explanation on that. So yeah, we'll jump into number 3 here momentarily. Keep an eye out for it. I don't know if it'll be out Monday or Wednesday or when, but we'll get it out when we can. But yeah, it's getting interesting, especially with the training of Ciri. That feels like a moment they might do the time jump, because they've shown older Ciri, like basically Ciri from Witcher Wild Hunt, because that, like, the little bit older and already well trained is where we jump into the game. That might be where we're heading. Who knows? I don't think it's going to stick to the game at all, but might. Don't know.
So when you're training Ciri, what's the button combination? X,
Button
Y.
combination?
Well, yeah, in the game. How do you do the different moves?
Circle.
Circle, okay. There was
So
no,
you
like,
can't talk about
combinations.
video game. Like, if it's any first person or third person,
I get stuck in a corner shooting up.
spinning on a circle. I've watched her. I tried to get her to play BioShock. This is BioShock. I'm talking 2007.
It's so bad. There's a big daddy, and I got stuck in a little lab, and I was shooting up.
I don't. How? But yeah, we'll jump into the next one momentarily. Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you next time.
Juice.